If you decide to go scuba diving in the Atlantic Ocean, you'll likely encounter animals like octopuses, clams, and snails. These animals may seem completely different to you, but they are all mollusks, and they have far more similarities to each other than differences. So what exactly are mollusks, and how are they similar to each other? For starters, they all have a head-foot, meaning that their head and foot are connected. They also have a visceral mass, which is the extremely soft, flexible, and boneless body. The soft body allows an octopus to take the shape of its environment. Fascinatingly, the octopus can even change its color and raise its skin to blend in with the rough seabed. It can also morph its appearance in mere seconds. The camouflage can be so good that it can even fool a human's eye. A snail doesn't have this talent, but it can at least tuck its head in its body and its eyes in its head. Like many other animals, the head of a mollusk has the eyes, the mouth, and the brain. The body of an octopus is also the brain, since its neurons are spread out through the body, including its tentacles. The brain of an octopus is far more advanced than that of a snail or a clam. Research has shown that octopi are smart enough to navigate through underwater mazes, as well as solve puzzles. They're also experts at using tools to survive, like how this octopus uses 2 clamshells to hide from predators. They can be very friendly social animals too, with the ability to recognize their owners. As for the visceral mass, it's the soft body part where the vital organs are located. It contains the heart, the kidneys, and the intestines. The visceral mass is protected by a hard outer shell. The shells have different shapes and colors from one species to another. Mollusk shells are made of calcium carbonate, a very tough elemental compound. Because octopuses and squids lack shells, their organs are more exposed. However, they're very fast and agile as a result. On the other hand, the nautilus is a cephalopod species that still retains its shell. This is an ancient species that can be found in deep water. Cuttlefish are a lesser-known cephalopod species which are usually found in groups, unlike octopuses. They are just as intelligent, but are naturally far more social than octopuses. Cuttlefish do have a shell, but it's internal inside the head of the animal. They also have a unique fin that runs along the body that enables the animal to swim in deep water. All cephalopods have the ability to propel themselves through the water by releasing fluid quickly from their bodies. Some species can also eject ink and attempt to escape from predators or to catch prey. Another feature that cephalopods share are suction cups, which are located in their tentacles. The suction cups can be used to walk on the seafloor or climb things, making these animals highly agile. A snail, on the other hand, moves by contracting its foot muscles. The foot secretes mucus, allowing the snail to glide smoothly on surfaces. The mucus produced by snails contains healthy antioxidants. That's why some people put snails on their faces as part of their skincare routine. While a clam may seem as immobile as a rock, it actually does move in its own unique way. A clam can dig in the sand by using its muscular foot. It digs in the sand to bury itself underground so that it avoids being detected by predators. They're still stationary animals most of the time. This is why it's very easy for them to wash up on the seashore and get stuck there until they dry out and die. This is a giant graveyard where thousands of clamshells washed up on an empty beach. Marine animals like octopuses and clams can't breathe air because their gills can only filter oxygen from water. The common octopus is the only octopus that can survive out of water for short periods. This octopus evolved to absorb oxygen from the moisture on its skin. It can survive 20 to 30 minutes out of water until its skin dries out. Regardless of their differences, mollusks have been treated the same by humans. As food, they are healthy to eat because they have a high concentration of nutrients, such as vitamin B12, a vitamin that's essential for red blood cell formation, vitamin D, which is necessary for bone health and calcium absorption, and vitamin A, which supports vision, skin health, for vibrant, glowing skin, and the immune system for optimal immune health. Some cultures around the world even eat snails as a delicacy. They're especially popular in countries like France, Spain, Vietnam, and Thailand. Other people breed thousands of snails in farms and sell them as food. Does this plate make you hungry? I don't know about you, but I'll keep snails off my menu. Feel free to share with us your favorite facts about mollusks, and don't be shy to ask us questions about this fascinating group of animals in the comments below.